Give me one. Give me 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute to get one viewer. You have to subscribe, hit that subscription for us, and
You're gonna be so tired.
ding.
Why is that shit on, yo? I thought I silenced it. Silence.
Or hit subscribe for me if you like what we do. And hit notification because it's once a week we come on. Mwahaha. And if you don't like listening to us on this shit,
Then fuck.
we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify.
We have uno person.
That's probably us. Can I
Oh,
scoot this forward a little bit?
you can do whatever
I
fuck
don't
you
want
want.
to be responsible for this. They disagree. Pixies. Nice pixies.
Alright, let me mute this.
All right, we got two dubs. Somebody else is watching. Wow. Huh. Yeah.
What it isn't good for.
Absolutely nothing. Sing it again now. Wow. Huh. Hey. It is
Two guys.
one mic. I am Cha Money.
J-Harv right here, baby. What's up?
That's your boy, J-Harv.
That's your boy. I was trying to go away from it. One
No way,
episode.
dude. Come
It's like
on.
18 weeks in.
No way, dude. That's your boy.
Hey, it's your boy.
There you go, man. I love it. Welcome back.
Thank you.
This
Welcome back.
episode.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hello. And if you're not watching, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. We thank you guys for following us. We thank you guys for subscribing to us. We thank you for doing everything you can just to get something in. I mean, I know these are a little bit more excessive in length, an hour. I mean, some podcasts go about 15 minutes, some go 20, some go 3 hours, which is insane. But thanks for taking the time out just to listen to us bullshit about space, meditation, cha monologues, Magalottes, Trump, whoever the fuck's going on, Kanye, your mom. Yes.
Your mom, yay.
Your mom, yay. Your mom made
Yes.
those potatoes.
I love it. Preach it, brother. Thank you all again for tuning in. I don't mean to piggyback on that, but that was great. Thank you all.
Piggybacking.
Piggybacking. Piggybacking.
Backing. I got a
Wow.
bag, I got a bag, I got a bag, I got a bag.
Biggity, biggity, biggity bag. It's going to be a wild one, but we got to do the sponsor me real quick.
Oh, is it? How far are we doing that into?
Till all the way till the end of October, baby.
Oh, damn.
If you missed out, you missed the 25%, but I think we still get 10%, dude.
Oh, nice.
10%. And if maybe someone's out there really down, slide the DM. Maybe I can get that 25% back up for you. So check out pubcrawls.com. That is pubcrawls.com and use the code 2guys. Tell them, Jay.
Yeah, you get 10% off. Check it out. This is basically going on those pub crawls. Holidays are coming up, and gotta get in there, gotta get fucking wasted. No, and you don't have to. You can at least go have a good time, have a few drinks, go hop from each bar to each bar, get that free cover because usually you can drink inside the bus. And then you go to your next stop, and then you have another drink. Then you go to your next stop, have another drink, and then you drink on the bus. Your friends are having a wild time. You're having a wild time, all because you went on pubcrawls.com and put in the code 2guys to get that 10% off. Do it.
Yes.
Halloween's coming.
Halloween's a coming. And I'm gonna be in Vegas. Shit, I might use a pub crawl out there. I'm
Damn it.
Halloween weekend, wilding out. I'm gonna hit up pubcrawls.com and use that code 2guys at checkout. And thanks.
And thanks.
Just click it.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Hashtag just click it.
Just click it. So,
So best of the fucking week.
week.
Can you believe it?
Bo wiki.
The best of the fucking week,
The
people.
BOWs.
Best of the week. We always go through every week. We talk about this shit every week, every episode. What happens? What's the best thing that happened for you on the past prior week or current week? You guys, if you guys listen to us, go on our Instagram, go on our Facebook, drop a line. Tell us what your best of the week was. We'd
Right.
like to hear.
And I think the reason for doing this is to find something good throughout the week that you do. Everything's not so bad. There's always good in every day and every week. So try and find something good for your best of the week.
Best of the old weeky.
Wiki. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, so best of the week for me. Started my new job.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's great. It's good to be a part of
$1 trillion.
corporation and also just work with people that are actually genuine, sincerely nice. Super warm welcome when I started there. They like decorated my desk. Um, the colleagues I worked with, they instantly, hey, you want to come have lunch with us? It was great. So that is incredible. Great things coming from me, great things happening for my family, and it goes to show just for anybody that's feeling kind of down and feeling like, what can I do? Just put yourself into it. Don't feel complacent, because if you don't put some effort into it and try to get something better, it won't happen. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to put some, just positive vibes, attract that to your life, and then just
Positive energy.
please put in the work. It really does
Right.
work.
Hard work pays off. It really does. And where does it start? It
With
starts with you.
you, you guys
You guys out there
and
and
girls.
girls. We don't
Uh,
discriminate out here and
Want to
aliens.
hear so not so best of the week?
Yes, I kind of like that too.
Not so best of the week. Um, well, backtrack a little bit. Other best of the week. I did start my job, but I also went to Oktoberfest. That was dope
Oh,
over the past weekend at La Mesa.
oh, dope.
Super super cool. It's like a Oktoberfest slash um, street fair. So they have all the vendors set up. They have food and all that good stuff. But that was cool. Not so best of the week was the next day. We like came home. And then we just kind of lounged around in the house, and we're like, let's go. We got to get some stuff ready for Monday, and Sunday we're like, baby's leaving with grandma, and we go out to the car, and my wife looks in her car and she's like, whoa, someone broke into our freaking car, dude.
No.
Yeah,
Here?
yeah, right in the front, right there in front of a garage. This is the second time that has happened to us
I'm
here.
locking my damn car.
Uh, the second time that has happened to us in the last 6 to 8 months.
Like, broke the window?
Didn't break the window. Our
Like,
car door's unlocked.
you're being too safe.
Two,
You got
yeah.
roamers out here creeping in the dark, bro. Be careful,
Well,
dude. What
well,
the
two
hell?
two things. It's kind of crazy, and I was talking to Cobb about it. First, dude, they don't even get in trouble. You can literally go, like, say, let's like
Don't
a
piss me
bum,
off right now.
a bum or something, right?
Yeah.
A bum comes in. If they break your window, they get a little bit more in trouble.
Yeah,
But if the
but
car
you're
door's
open,
open,
it's your fault.
they come in there. They steal the iPad. They steal the jewelry, right? And they catch them, right?
Yeah.
All they do is give them a ticket. And then even if they don't show up for their ticket, they only get a day in jail afterwards. And then it's all good.
Oh man, I'm sorry, brother.
But it wasn't just our car, our neighbor's car right next door to us. Their car got uh, totally jacked
You putting
up
cameras out
there
there?
too. Well, that's how we have the spotlights out there.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
going to get the camera put up. I got the ring security for the front door.
Nice, bro.
And also, you know what's going back up in my motherfucking
What,
room?
dude?
My shotgun. Because that shit's going to be racked up. It's going to be up on the shelf. And if I hear someone fucking
Oh,
in my car, you're going to hear that fucking thing. You're going to
well,
fucking run.
I'm not. I mean, I encourage it, dude. As much as our house
What's
alarm is
fucked up is like
annoying,
you think we're in a safe
you
zone.
do or not, dude. You can't trust anybody right now. And Jay, if they're going to your car door and open it, What's gonna stop them from going to your fucking front door and doing it?
That's what I'm saying, fool.
So lock your shit up. Maybe get a house alarm or even a cheapy house alarm. Get some cameras out there. All you out there, be safe. Okay.
Definitely gonna get a camera spotlight.
Jesus.
I need to put that shit up
You can
this
get cheapy
weekend.
ones. 40 ones online. $40 online. Buy two of those. It'll go straight to your phone.
Never
Whatever.
gonna buy cheapy ones. I'm gonna get the fucking top tier
Okay.
shit.
Okay. Okay. Calm down, freaking smart house.
That was a badass movie.
Okay, so that's his best of the not so weeky.
There was a good stuff and bad stuff.
Yeah,
What about
okay.
you, bud?
Okay. Oktoberfest too.
Oh, you
That's
went,
sick. Yeah, for an hour. Dude, that thing is going wild out there. They shut down the whole back. It got a live concert going.
dude.
Got a big ass Ferris wheel out there.
It was brought back. Last year was pitiful, and the year before was kind of bad.
It was getting cheesy, so that they had to step their game up definitely this year. So they looked good. I was stoked because a lot of people go out to that.
Mm-hmm.
So over 100,000 people just to fucking old La Mesa, old La Mesa
Love,
Boulevard.
love that. There's a house I want to buy over there.
Yeah, good luck.
It's only like 560. It's not bad. 4 bedroom. It's nice.
Nostalgic,
It
old.
is. Yeah, but it's all been completely redone. It's cool. I saw that they opened up a new bar spot in the jewelry spot that used to be down there. It's a eatery and brewery, and then now they're going to open up a new pizza spot there too. A little bit down the street, right across from what they call Bobo's Kitchen.
Local, keeping it local. I like
So
it.
go support those local restaurants and everything down there. There's a good food, good vibes, good stuff, good stores. You know, if you're into vintage shopping, hit it up.
And
Look at me promoting La Mesa.
oh god, yeah,
I'm like the mayor.
mayor of La Mesa, the table or the drawer or whatever it's called.
So you went to Oktoberfest. How'd it
Oktoberfest,
go?
that was fun. Um, I bought a new car, bro.
Oh.
I bought a new car.
Oh.
It's wild. Traded in that old pacer. It wasn't even old. It's like 2 years old. But I fucking over 100,000 miles on it, dude.
Well, duh. You drive fucking to work. Then on your lunch break, you drive from fucking Sorrento Valley to Lakeside to go skate for 5 minutes, back to
Chill,
Sorrento Valley,
chill.
down to Mexico, and back
Stop
to North
telling
Canada.
everybody where I go. My routine. Relax.
Ping him. Ping him Instagram.
Jeez, dude. I'm not very social, and you're making me right now.
What are you talking about? You're on a fucking podcast. Fucking idiot. I'm not, very social, but I have a
telling-
podcast that I run. So stupid.
We fool.
This is like the cha monologues.
Oh my god. It's J-Harv vlogs.
Anything else? No? No? Dude, I got pretty toasty.
I had I had good Monday night dinner football with the fam.
Hmm.
Let my Patrick Mahomes. Let my Patrick Mahomes.
Did you just fart?
No, no, not you, fool. No on air farts. Maybe later.
How do we do this? Like this?
How about we do this?
There it is.
There it is.
There she
We'll figure
blows.
this thing out one day. So that's our best
Of
the week. So stick around because we're gonna be talking sports for the next few minutes, and then maybe some Kanye, MAGA, Lottie, Kanye Lottie.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Just chill. We'll talk about it. Chill, chill. No, just save it. Save it for later.
I'm out of here.
He's trying to. What happened? What happened? Where's he going? He's
Fucking chocolate, fucking chocolate. So you guys see me in my basketball shorts.
This guy. Where's your hat, dude? Where's your MAGA hat? Put it on, please.
It's upstairs. We lose all our viewers.
And then
Our one person, that's us.
I know the one person that's viewing us is us. And
So
what did God mistake for the human race?
what if God
Was one of us.
Just a slob like one of us.
Okay, so no more Padres. I'm not even gonna talk about him
Thank
except
the
saying that.
Lord.
But MLB is here. So I like I was saying. Let me see here.
Would
Cubs.
you rather?
Would you rather? Would you rather? No. I'm seeing what the score is.
Oh,
It's 2-1 in the bottom of the 13th.
Rockies versus Dodgers wild card.
Yeah, and the wild card's fun. If I'm not mistaken, it was recently added a couple years back.
Oh, it's Rockies and Cubs, not Dodgers.
Yeah, Rockies and Cubs. I'm sorry. You're sorry.
No, I don't give a fuck. Just don't.
Just don't. Not an MLB fan. Who you got in the? Well, let's choose it. One. Would you rather be an MLB or NFL star, and why?
I'd rather be an MLB star.
Money.
It's all guaranteed.
Child.
But if you can do,
Boring though.
it's so boring. There's a lot of fucking games.
Yeah.
It's a lot of games.
You can do a lot of other shit being a football star. Or what about NBA star? What if you're LeBron, dude, taking private copters to and from Dago to LA?
Did you see how full that arena was?
Yep, it's sold out. I want
I
to
know a
go.
guy that had bought tickets. He bought 4 tickets just to watch a preseason game. Each ticket, a G.
Jeez, in the nosebleeds
I don't know if they're nosebleeds, but he dropped $4 grand
to see LeBron,
to see LeBron
to see the goat.
in San Diego. San Diego Super Lakers.
Who you got in the World Series, bud?
Um,
Who you got in the World Series?
New York Yankees.
Oh gosh, is that who's it gonna be?
I just guess because I've always liked the
I
Yankees.
don't even think they're in the running, bud.
Probably not even on the map. Did you see that dude that hit the home run and then the fan threw the
Cubs
ball
took it.
back
Why Rockies took it? Yeah, I did.
and then hit Stanton back with
That
the
was the
ball?
best. That was the best. Gave him the old salute.
He's like, oh
Gave
yeah,
him the
I see
old
you out
scoot
there."
scoot salute.
Did you see the memes with the Rookie of the Year? It's like when the Rookie of the Year came back from 30 years later.
No.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I can
Like
only
they
imagine.
started and there's like 30 years ago and he's like about to throw the ball from the outfield or from the stands and then he goes to that guy with a crazy toupee and it flops around.
Classic, dude.
It was classic.
I wonder too. What would be a good stat to look up is how many Heisman Trophy or first round draft picks have been flops.
Oh.
Remember, what's his name for the Raiders?
Oh,
Marcus
Jamarcus Russell, fat boy. What about what was a flop? I mean, even Vince Young too.
Jeez, nah, he went well. He's all right.
He was okay.
Ryan Leaf, your boy.
He's doing well for
He's
himself
doing
now.
better now. Hopefully, he
He's
stays
doing
sober.
really good. Yeah.
Hopefully, he stays sober.
Speaking of
So-
sober, who's doing that sober October?
I want to tempt. We'll see if I can start tomorrow, bud.
It's not hard for me.
I know, Harvey.
Although I did drink last weekend, and I drank a good amount, and it's been a while. And but I think I don't really care. I don't drink. I don't. I mean, I drink, but I don't drink often. Blah blah blah.
Drinking's the worst. I was ranting about it. It's the
Yeah.
worst of all the drugs. Trying to go on some spiritual adventures. Those
I
are the
think.
best.
Oh man,
Those are the best. I've only
You're
been on
like-
like 2
you're
or
like
3.
you're like Joe Rogan's godson. It's not gonna have mushrooms.
Psilocybin.
So
DM me if you got the plug.
so bum 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 bum. Boom,
Isn't the
boom,
NFL
boom.
wild this year? It's wild this year. I kind of like it. It sucks because I'm mad at it. I say it every episode. Fuck you, NFL. Fuck you. But it's a good season for it. It's a good look for it right now. Besides them moving all the goddamn teams, bastards.
Bastards.
Gruden gets his first win against my boy Baker. But shit, 42-42 overtime game. These offenses are getting wild.
Did you see what he said in a press conference?
No, let me hear it.
Gruden was sitting there,
He said,
and then
"Go
they
ahead."
told him, "Did you know that Khalil Mack had another strip sack today?" And he's like, "Another I think it was a strip sack touchdown or strip." He was like, "Another one," and he was all pissed.
He was all pissed about
Yeah,
it.
because you know he didn't make that call.
Yeah.
You know he didn't make that call.
Oh,
You know he didn't.
no, for sure. That's upper management, dude.
Yeah,
He doesn't
that
make
was
the
the
money
G.
calls.
That was that GM thing.
No way, man.
Um,
Dolphins almost got shut out.
yeah.
Patriots have never lost 2 games in a row with Belichick. I like this. I'm coining it now. Belly. What did I say? Brady. Bradelli check. Bradelli check.
Deli check.
Bradelli check. You like that?
Yeah,
Hashtag Bradelli check.
I like it.
It's the Bradelli check era,
So
dude.
now we're down to two undefeated teams. We got Kansas City that's undefeated, and we have the Los Angeles Rams that are undefeated.
And they play each other. And
This week?
not, I don't know about this week, but they play each other soon. Let my Patrick Mahomes.
You're nutty.
Just let my Patrick Mahomes. That kid's the truth, dude.
Did you see him throwing bombs?
Yeah,
He was throwing like 100 yards.
most like completed passes outside the pocket.
Then throws the ball with his left
More
hand.
complete, more like
He like was about to get tackled. Throws the ball in his left hand
left-handed.
and throws it out. Thank you, Kareem Hunt, for getting that touchdown and making me win yet my second win of the season for my fantasy football. Now I sit 2-2, and there's hope because now I'm sitting in like fifth place, I think.
I'm doing all right in one of three in one, and my other one I'm 1-3. I think.
Okay, so check this out.
Terrible.
So
Let me hear it.
the Alliance of American
Here we
Football
go.
have officially signed 500 players.
Wow.
The Alliance of American Football has now signed over 500 players to contracts for the inaugural 2019 season set to kick off February 9th on CBS. Join the Alliance. Check it out, people. We got a professional football team in San Diego, and I don't think anybody really realizes that. And it's going to be on TV. This shit's going to be for real.
I know. I wonder if it's gonna be. Well, what happened? They announced the XFL, and then all of a sudden the AAF is coming out way before
Yeah.
it. Is it gonna be like similar, same rules and all that? You think similar rules?
I'm sure
Right?
it's going to be probably
Just gonna be
exactly the
like,
same, but probably, hopefully, it'll be more physical.
yeah, maybe. And I hope that it's not like lame like the big three for the NBA, how they have that after league or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And or like hopefully it's not lame like AAA football, a baseball or whatever. But
football.
AAA football, I hope so. We'll see. That'd be sick though. We'll see, and I'm excited for the XFL when that comes too. Ugh. So, but word of the day, word of the day. I don't even know what it is. Oh my gosh, dude. Word of the day is Welsh something. Welshmer.
That is not a word.
Terrible.
What? What are you going on? Merriam-Webster.
Mental depression or apathy caused by comparison of actual state of the world with an ideal state. Mental depression or apathy. Where do you come up with these ones, dude?
And chase down the road to apathy.
And your Welchmere. I'm gonna Welch smear my mayo all over your face.
It looks like a fucking hot dog or something. Like, look, it'd be like a hot dog from Winter Schnitzel.
Yeah, it'd be great. Like, if you just get a ballpark Frank and a Welchmere.
Can I get a Welshmere and
And a beer?
beer?
Welchmere and a beer.
Welshmere and a beer.
So, yeah, your Chargers barely scraped a dub. Your kicker's terrible. Special teams terrible. You tell me they fired the punter and not the kicker? Come on, dude.
So they hire a retired kicker, a retired punter from the Eagles when they won the Super Bowl last year. But come to find out that this kicker was on the team with Sturgis, and they think what he's gonna create some like connection.
Connection. He's gonna bring some like real leadership to the team.
He's gonna sit him down and be like, "You really need to kick this ball straight."
It's like, how do you really like coach a kicker? Like that.
You know what they need to do? They need to
uprights
call
there.
fucking dude from what's that movie?
Get Marty.
Tony.
Bring back Marty.
Was it Tony Danza? Where he fucking was a trash man and he fucking is like kicks the trash can and all of a sudden he's the fucking kicker for the fucking Philadelphia Eagles. Do you remember that movie? Bring him back. Bring him in.
Back, dude. Bring him back. Where's the water boy?
Fucking where's Nick Novak? Someone help me. You know what? I'll kick a
Oh,
fucking who
no.
someone kicked a field goal.
Nate Kading. Nate Kading somewhere in the house. Depressed still from those missed playoff kicks. Woo! All right. 25 minutes in and we're fucking sporting. You ready?
Sporting. So I want to go into this.
Can we talk? Can we talk? Go ahead. What do you,
You go ahead and talk about your Kanye first, and then we'll get into the.
Do you want to talk? I want to talk your Kanye. He's your Kanye.
That's a tear right there. That's a tear.
That's Kim Kardashian tear. I don't want to talk Kanye because I hate supporting the multimedia, but it's just fun and funny to talk about.
I feel like all of this shit is just a charade, bro.
It is a charade, isn't it wild? No, what's wild to me is this is what's running our country. So your boy's just making outlandish statements like he wants to abolish the 13th Amendment.
What? Who said that?
Kanye to the your boy Kanye to the Jesus walks. And he wants to team up with Colin Kaepernick and meet with Trump at the White House and get this whole sons of bitches thing handled. That's what Kanye to the wants to do. He's trying to change things in this country, Jay. One TMZ video and SNL performance at a time.
Okay, wait a second. Clarification. Clarification. Kanye. Okay.
Oh.
Kanye West says he wants to change the 13th Amendment, not scrap it. Okay? So get the facts and stop reporting these fucking fake news.
Fake news. You are fake news.
Hey.
This guy thinks he's sucking Steve. What is it? One guy, one mic.
One guy, one
sucking
mic.
the other guy's mic.
Get off. This is my microphone now.
You love it. We could just toss it. We could just toss it like a sausage.
We could just toss it.
Like a sausage.
I see how it kind of like slapped your face. Like when you're swimming in the pool and like someone takes a shit in the pool. I was swimming like a motherfucker, and then I kind of saw it. I saw this thing kind of hit me in my face.
Anybody shit in the pool?
I thought it was a chocolate payday.
Has anybody shit in the pool?
Not this one.
I've had all I can think about is public like apartment pools, condo pools. Yours isn't as bad. Mine's terrible. It's a community pool. It's piss central.
There's a lot of people hop in that pool.
A lot of pee.
A lot of people. Oh, look at that pop.
Woo. So, would you rather be Kanye or Kim?
Kim Jong-un or Kim Kardashian? I'd rather be Kanye because then I'll just be fucking Kim. So.
Oh, smashing.
Even though I don't find her attractive.
Eh. She used to be when she was younger. She looks kind of weird now. What's this? What's with I saw this thing. What's with girls looking like a molar tooth from the bottom down now? Why do they look like molar teeth when you pull them out and they're all like round, like
Oh, I was like really confused. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, dude? I don't understand.
yeah, their hips and their thighs be looking like molar tooth.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to get at, but yeah, it's a lot of fake people nowadays. Whatever happened to good old fashioned time machines coming around, and I'm gonna be going back myself down to the 1950s or maybe the 40s.
He come
Okay.
JB coming around the mountain when he comes. He be bumping Jesus Christ, Kanye West when he comes.
I'll be riding top down, listening to the Jesus music.
Home, 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 home. Jesus, walk. I'm sorry, I was possessed there for a second.
This guy's having a fucking seizure.
The Kanye Lottie took over for a second.
So, okay, all right, Kanye, whatever. He says outlandish shit all the time trying to get attention. We get it, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So, what about this whole Brett Kavanaugh guy? You heard
Oh,
about this
okay.
thing?
I didn't mention this in the script, but Kavanaugh. Maybe you can. You're a little better explaining this shit to me. What the fuck is going on? He's going for Supreme Court. Let me break it down. You tell me where I'm wrong. He's going for Supreme Court, and he was raping bitches like Cosby back in the day, basically. Cosby sauce. Ooh.
So supposedly,
Something like that.
supposedly, he sexually assaulted someone in high school.
The lady
In
that's like
high
this.
school, my guy.
The lady that's like this all over
In high school. Tell me right now. Say you're fucking 50 years old, 55, maybe in your in close to 60s. Someone came out and said, "You licked my titty in
the.
high school, and you are not gonna by chance get any form of type of political stance in our country."
Oh,
But this bitch is crazy though. You gotta know. You gotta know a little bit. If you look at it when you watch, all her fucking people are talking to her while they're interviewing her. When they had like the
like
interview, they like stop the mic, don't say anything, they like cover it, and then they talk to her and kind of like tell her
guide
what to
her,
say. The Kavanaugh guy is just
puppying
like
her.
just straight talking like legitimately.
Like
I mean, I can't really tell you whose side I believe because that bitch is first off she is a background in psych what's the word I'm looking for? Psychological
psychology.
psychology. My bad. Psychology.
What do you always say to me? Spit it out, Cha. Spit it out, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting all wound up. So yeah, she
He's
has
all pissed. He's all pissed. What's her name? Do you even know her name?
something forward,
Something Ford.
and
So,
I just
so
watch her
she's
on
just.
TV though. I'm like,
You're telling me she's just working the system. She's trying to work this dude. She's trying to not let him go. Okay, it's almost as bad as what? Giving some dude a blow job. He nuts on your dress, and you save that dress for how long?
what? Okay,
and
for
then
45 years.
and yeah, and that man's a president now, and he's probably like, "Hey, you want to suck my dick again?" And she's like, "No, I don't want to suck your dick, but I want to sell purses." So, oh, I sucked the president's dick, sir. Here's a dress from 45 years ago. I did not have sexual relations. I apologize. I did have sexual relations.
Okay, I was wondering where you're going with this. Yeah, that's 100% true, which
Are
is
we?
trippy,
Is it
and
somewhat
still,
reminiscent?
but still, like it's crazy to me that no one even thinks about that. No one even talks about Bill in that whole deal. Like dude, that dude, he for sure raped a bunch of chicks, and he's sexually, he's obviously an aroused guy, even to now. Like, did you see that thing when Ariana
He's
Grande?
looped, dude. He's looped. This fool's senile, just trying to grab some fucking poontang still.
He's like that old guy that's like at the park and he's still fucking just didn't take his meds yet and he's all zooted out and he's like, "Meow," and then he's like looking over there. He's like, yeah, my dick still work, baby.
Oh my god, that fucking
I put it
proclaim.
pound town from the southern down.
And Hillary's like over They're just like trying to fucking hide her email still.
Yeah. I saw the bet. Oh, dude.
Oh man, this is wild.
Have you heard this
How
bad?
do we go from Kavanaugh to Bill? But that's what I,
Well, it's the same topic
that's
though.
what
That's
I
why.
can like. I'm probably the only one that's putting that to correlation. Them two.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just to play this real quick, this is just bad lip reading. Uh, and it's with
Hillary Clinton.
yeah, it's
Show it.
hilarious.
Show it.
It's just bad lip reading. If you guys can see it, BLR. I'm gonna play this one here, middle one.
These are the best.
Bill and I went to the store and we bought some locusts. They were in a bag, and the girl who worked there tried to open the locust near Bill. And I heard Bill crying and figured out that he's really scared of locusts, as you'd hope. And he cried and shivered and drooled all over the table. And then when he had moved forward, I did that prank where I scratched his vein open. And I remember he just bled so good. Now, he farted intermittently on the way home, but that was kind of his thing, so.
It's random ass shit on there. If
No,
you
no,
guys want to
wait.
get a good laugh, go to the bad lip
That
reading on
dude
IG.
that dude, and there's another dude, Webby, who does the stars. He does the famous stars. That fool's funny too.
Good shit, man.
God.
So, what I wanted to get into, and out of this whole thing, I think that Brett guy, he's gonna end up being, he's gonna end up getting into the Senate or whatever Supreme
You think
Court.
he's gonna make it in?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, come on, bro.
This,
It's fucked up for even Bill Cosby, but Bill Cosby was drug and fools,
yeah, but
and there's actual evidence.
this
There's no real evidence of her. She can't even remember. Like she got interviewed for. She was in when she was doing her interview. She was out of town,
God.
so they came to do a lie detector test with her. They came to her hotel,
Those are
but
iffy, but
but they she went out of town though, but she couldn't remember what the date because went out of town to go to a funeral.
so what I'm getting.
Listen real quick. She went out of town to go to a funeral. It was her grandmother's funeral, but she can't remember when her grandmother died, when the funeral date was.
Oh goodness. See what I'm getting from you is you think she's full of shit.
Well, I think that they're both like I just don't know, man.
And
Just the way it portrays itself on TV makes me just wonder.
what sucks is I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it shoved all in my face.
I'll say bye. Say bye to all our female viewers because I'm straight up saying Brett Kavanaugh is innocent. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just being, I can have my own bias, whatever. Opinion, not bias.
I don't. This is wild, and this maybe sound kind of maybe ignorant of me, but do you know how much this affects my life?
To be honest with you, that's what I've been trying to think about the whole thing. Like with Trump being president, with the shit that's going on, to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It does not
we're-
affect you or me.
or me.
Period.
And we're fortunate. The reason it doesn't affect us as much is because of where we live. We're in California,
Yeah,
and so we're pretty much our own fucking country out here. Pretty
True.
much,
True.
we're trying to block net neutrality again or whatever. But that's another side thing. But it just looks like it's another fucking. It's sad. It's the political version of what happened with Cosby.
But for me, seeing this shit is just like
It's just like
it's fucking watching fucking the Real Housewives on fucking
that's what I'm
like
trying to say.
government. It's like who gives a fuck? We don't care about this shit. Can we just like? I feel like this whole Hollywood thing has been blowing up so far that it's like it draws people in and be like, oh, like even myself.
A taste of fame, right?
Yeah.
That's what we kind of were talking about. Taste of power, but not power, but more of a taste of fame, right?
Yeah.
And it's stupid because there's so much more problems that we need to be worrying about than this stupid shit, right? Right?
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, let's go straight electric, dude. It's electric. No, there's a lot of stuff that California's gonna be doing, dude. They're gonna make sure they ban all gasoline vehicles by I think they said like 2029.
What?
Yeah.
Damn it! I just bought one. I just bought one. Damn it! It's okay because
Like,
we
I
made our
think-
Tesla pack last.
Yeah, I looked into that, bro. I don't know what kind of rocks you were smoking. $700 a month, bullshit. That shit's like a fucking $1,200 a month, son.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, if you put the money down, you're good. Save up the money, bro. Save up the money. Put the money down. That's
I'll
what
just wait until they're cheap, until they're real
so
cheap.
we can
you
trade
know?
in our gas cars and get like half off and shit.
Yeah, yeah. But okay, all right. So
All right.
just one more thing before we shut this down into the new topic. I'm gonna turn this mic over to me real quick. 'Cause my-
here we go.
put a kink in my neck trying to talk like this and shit.
It's fucking whack.
I'm all for this whole women's movement. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I want the women that listen to our show know that no, like seriously though, like think about it. Back in the day, women weren't even allowed to vote. They're human beings or work. Although all they would do is sit at home, wash dishes, and cook dinner. That's ridiculous. Okay.
Neither were black people.
Huh?
Neither were black people.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, it's all a movement. But now it's like we've gotten past pretty much part mostly of all the racism and slavery and everything like that for colored people.
For the most part, yeah.
But now it's women's rights in their turn to be heard and be able to be paid equally and have opportunities and be able to run the country if they want to. I hope by the time that my daughter's old enough that she could be the president, that there will be an opportunity for that. I think that we're not there yet, but hopefully we will be there, and I'm optimistic for it. And I do like seeing a lot of this stuff coming out and women being vocal about what's happening to them and not being taken advantage of and actually putting up a fight.
Where do you come out of when you're born?
A vagina.
A woman's vagina. Go women. Who is the ultimate mother? Earth.
Exactly. There's no life created without a woman, and that's what kind of is kind of odd to me when they say in the Bible that it was Adam and Eve, right?
Right.
And then and God created man, but man created woman. But maybe we got it backwards.
Well,
bro.
I watched. I don't know if this was one from Graham Hancock, but it was one about either an ayahuasca or a DMT. Maybe it was that documentary on DMT on Netflix, and
Which one was that?
I forget what it's called. Just look DMT on Netflix. There's only like one or two documentaries on there. It's the one with Joe Rogan, I think.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, he gets blasted and he talks to the divine, and one of his experiences was he specifically remembered that God every she thought it was so funny because everybody interprets God as a man, and she was really a woman, and that's what she wanted him to know, and she just thought, and he came back, and that was like one thing. But multiple people say that when they go on ayahuasca trips, they meet like Mother Ayahuasca and see this woman divine person.
That's crazy, dude.
And they are all separate, like separate
Yeah.
accounts. you
Yeah.
know?
Um,
Real, bro. So what you're back to your point, respect women. We should all be respected equally. It's the point.
100%. And all this shit that's going on
Namaste.
is just too much.
Wild.
Stupid. Cut the shit. Let's just get down to business. Let's just live our life. And not what I think they should do, to be honest with you, is not put this shit out there publicly. Like just handle it behind closed doors. Don't make it so like I don't know. I'm
Right.
getting off on a tangent, but I feel like it's a good thing that women are exposing bad
There
things
should
of
be
other people, but
TMZ style fucking politics is shit. Well, this is what we keep preaching, or I keep preaching. I- The system, this shit is so, it's old. Like the systems we use and stuff, and we go based of are ancient pretty much now with how technology and stuff is today. And there's better ways of handling this type of thing. And you're right, it doesn't need to be so fucking public. But the hard part is with the internet and everything, it's like impossible not to, you know?
Well, there's a camera everywhere.
Right.
Camera everywhere.
Literally.
Um, jeez, man.
Proxy war, hypnosis.
Proxy war. I wanted to get in that so badly. It's insane. So we kind of got this discussion.
So speaking of gods,
Speaking of
divine.
gods and the divine, what if this is all a sham? Like we said earlier, this is a charade. Okay, what's really going on?
what the war, I go back again to the battle, right? Of what? Good
We're
and evil.
Gearing for something.
Then you see that watch of yours? The old school watch? It's got like gears in it.
Yes.
And they're gearing for something big.
It's like Gears of War. So check it out. If we're all caught up in this mist of all this shit that's going on publicly with the news and all this shit.
Do we read the post?
What if there's a proxy war? And what a proxy war is a war that's made between two, that's really it's an instigated war by a major power that does not itself become involved. So let's say, check this out. Let's say Russia, US. Okay. Nuclear.
hear you.
Nuclear war. Cold war.
Right?
Okay.
Right.
What was the Cold War? I kind of dug down in this. And
Right,
this is
the
this is
rabbit hole.
conspiracy, okay? This is not this is what we call the conspiracies and the J-Harv Magalatis and the crazy ass shit that we talk about every fucking episode.
Sleep on it. Pray on it. No, meditate on it. You can pray. You can do whatever you want. The shit's real.
So I dug a little bit down on the rabbit hole about this proxy war. Someone posted something about a charade and that there's a proxy war. And what that means is there's something out there that's controlling bigger than us, that's causing. Let me go back to, like I said, Cold War, the nuclear Cold War, right?
Right.
Russia.
I've heard this one.
Was it Russia or was it German?
I'm pretty sure it's Russia and us. And you're talking about the nukes and the controls being set off, and neither of us were at play. Right?
Go ahead. Continue.
So basically, one, there was a life form of some sort found, but that's not necessarily to say it was intergalactic, but it probably was. Two, from what I understand, we all had nukes. Our nuclear power was strong, but something else was at play with the controls on the other side, either tampering with ours or tampering with theirs, setting them off, ready to go, making the other side think they were ready to nuke them. Right?
Proxy war, instigating, making them think that you're doing something, but it's done by a higher power.
Right. Exactly. So whether that
High power.
whether it's crazy too, because what if like we do have the power to move shit with our mind. Woo! And it was maybe something else at play, and
So, sorry.
no, you're good.
So you say that, right? You say that that's what your conspiracy is. Here, my conspiracy, I speaketh to you, is during the Cold War, USSR and USA. Okay, both have they have nuclear weapons, both obviously. However, there was an planned extraterrestrial invasion by ETs
Oh shit.
that are coming in,
Oh, you think so?
in which a wormhole was opened by these ETs. Okay.
Yes. Going
But the
down the chip
US
wormhole.
of A and the Russians had to team up together and blast one of these nuclear warheads into the wormhole. And then they went on this crazy search and destroy mission of taking out these ETs.
It sounds like a Bruce Willis film, dude. Are we in Blade Runner
I wanted to see the new one.
or Portal? Dude,
That's a little bit outlandish.
no,
I tried.
okay. I love it, dude. The thing that I love is I'm getting to you because I love it, dude. I wouldn't go as that far as some portals and shit, but who knows? I mean, at this point, I'm open to fucking anything. Okay, in my mind, it goes back. It goes back to the first couple 5 episodes we talked about it. I talked about it when I've been reading the books that I've been reading. Dude, there's another realm, there's another dimension. We always talk about it, right? There's another God. But that I think that the battle, let me ask you this. What God would want us fighting each other and killing each other like we do? What God we know we know for sure that there's been a cataclysmic event to wipe the earth, right? Or to quote unquote wipe the earth. The earth has gone through a huge cataclysmic event. Can we agree on that? At least?
Yeah.
And from all the scripts, it was God or another thing at play trying to wipe the earth clean, right? And restart, basically. Stick with me here. And I've said it before. What if whatever hit the earth or wiped the earth clean was really a big weapon? What if comets? What if stars and asteroids are weapons at play? What if Jupiter is constantly one of our not Jupiter, Saturn. Saturn's one of our great protectors who collects comets, and we just forget how small and insignificant we really are.
Wow.
Like what if you know? Again, I go back to
But
the end of the MIB movie one when we're here putting marbles in the fucking jar. You know? So I let me ask you this again. Let me ask you this. I don't know about again. What did we possibly mistake as God? That's my question. I believe in God. I believe in a higher power, but I think we may have got it wrong. Why is there a heaven and hell? Why is there a fight between them? And why are we stuck in between it? Right? The proxy war.
so myself from a long time ago, I've talked about this before about 2012, Planet X, Nibiru, Anunnaki.
Who? Yeah, Anunnaki. Yeah.
So scientists discover object billions of kilometers beyond Pluto.
believed to.
It's Planet X.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I saw they called it the Goblin.
they call it the Goblin, but they're referring it to Planet X.
So is this what we're gearing for?
I think maybe there's something. I think that I think the timeline's been misconstrued, and I think that the Mayans did predict something. However, they did leave, but I think that the timeline is wrong,
Hmm.
and I think maybe they. I think obviously if it was predicted, that it's been altered because they don't want a prediction. It's like saying, if you're going to go to war, you don't want to have tell your game plan beforehand.
Well, the fucked up thing I think is what's holding this back. Our knowledge. It sucks that we have to kind of piece it together, but if you go out there and you do your research, some of the shit we talk about might not sound so crazy. And here in a couple years, some of the shit we talk about might not sound so crazy. But what's sad and what we're still being held back by is religion. And all the war in the Middle East is over what?
Religion.
Religion. So what again I ask you, what did we possibly mistake as God? What gods would want us to war with each other for so long like that? Over beliefs in God.
Because essentially it's all one God. I think that's all.
But it goes back to the beginning, maybe the origins, right?
Yeah, and I think that too is. Are you? What are you insinuating? Like, why hasn't God just come down and stop the fighting and the war because they're all just being lunatics about it? Or
Maybe not that. Maybe not that, but maybe I'm insinuating that again it's the proxy war, right? Ultimately what we're going back
dude,
to.
see, I'm getting that feeling again. I'm getting that feeling again. When we start talking about this, it starts making me feel like panic mode. I get panicked. I get kind of sick in my stomach. It's
Really?
weird. Like, it's scary because it almost feels like it makes sense. But I've always, my whole life, been a religious person. So like, and I still believe in God. And maybe this, I don't know. I can't explain it.
Not that there is no God, but I think possibly maybe the religious scriptures and the things we based our religion off of, that God may have not been w- may have been one of many gods, like the Greeks say,
Yeah.
and ultimately not the ultimate being,
Yeah.
which is all one, the ultimate.
Right.
And so they maybe pr- proxy ward us into fighting like this.
Maybe, or maybe, guess what? Maybe this higher beings, ETs, aliens, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
What if they are our protectors? What if they are the gods? What if they are the angels of the sky?
I think it's both, right?
And what if we, on the earth, on the ground, are the people of. We walk amongst demons. Not all of us are demons. There's genuinely a lot of good people here on earth.
Okay, to the demons, the good. Okay, what if it? What if it? What if we look at it like this? Um, when you have when you do something bad, and you know it was bad, but you did it anyways, right? What if that was one side winning part of the war, and that's what they called sin? But that side's enticing you to do something wrong, and that other side, the angel that on your shoulder, right? Our
Oh, yeah,
consciousness that
yeah,
we
yeah,
talk about, right?
yeah,
What if we're doing the good thing? That's one that they're winning when we do good.
yeah.
And when the bad side entices us to do something bad and we do bad and we know we do bad, that side's winning. And that's part of their maybe weaponry, or maybe how they win or feed. I don't know.
Okay, so check this out. It's wild.
Down the
But
fucking
listen,
Rabbit and J-Harv hole.
so check this out. NASA's former Apollo 14 astronaut Edgar Mitchell claims that aliens came to Earth to prevent a nuclear war between the US and the Soviet Union during the Cold War.
Jeez.
He said in an interview, he references the famous White Sands Missile Range facility in New Mexico, where the world's first atomic bomb, Trinity, was tested. And the White Sands was a testing ground for atomic weapons, and that's what the extraterrestrials were interested in. They wanted to know more about our military capabilities. And they said, my own experience talking to people has made it clear the ETs had been attempting to keep us from going to war to help create peace on Earth.
Okay.
Again, that goes back to see that how that tied in. Maybe they are maybe they are our protectors, and maybe that this world that we live in this world here to understand how to live through peace. And if we can't get through the peace, then we don't live in this extraterrestrial state.
Mm,
You know, we live in this celestial being now,
that's it.
but when we move out to outside of the celestial being, we're into this whoa,
Energy.
this other different
Because there
body.
is, right?
Because a lot of people, when they pass away, what do? They float
Yeah.
above their body. They go out of their body.
Yeah.
They go where? They go somewhere away.
The energy.
They go out of the. They go away from the earth. Whoa!
Wild, dude.
That's enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that for today. That's just making me. I can go on that right now for hours. But
Can we read the? I just want to read the post one time.
go ahead and read the post, and then we're going to talk about some future stuff that's coming up, people.
Okay.
Because Daddy Harv got to go to bed, and he's got to get up early. This new thing's been kind of killing me. Not killing me. It's just not used to get up a little bit earlier.
So it's a picture of Hubble, right? And it says each one of these, it's a picture of all these galaxies that Hubble took. Each one of these dots has about 2 billion solar systems. Hubble estimates that it has found over 100 billion galaxies so far. So, of course, we are the only life. Humans are so special. What if one day we found out that we are not even in charge of this planet and there actually was no sovereignty on Earth? Wild thought, huh? And then I got the this wasn't even part of the post. There was a comment that says, if humans are in charge of this planet, if humans aren't in charge of this planet, then our alien overlord landlords have really let the place go. I want my deposit back. And then the Tom replies, almost feels like a proxy war is going on and we are stuck in the middle, winky face.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. That's crazy, dude. That I enlightened myself today with that whole thought, and I think it makes sense.
It's wild. And it's right here in front of our face, and people kind of just look over. They're just not ready yet. I think the next generation, our kids' generation, your kids' generation, they're going to be ready. Right?
Fucking
Whew.
fucking NSA is gonna be knocking on our door in a minute. You guys have been talking too much. You need to stop.
That was fun, dude.
That was good.
Thanks for coming down with us.
Sorry, guys, we went down that rabbit hole pretty deep. Pretty deep.
Yeah, we'll save the hypnosis stuff for next time.
So Ryan was so kind enough on the script to show me some cool stuff as far as national fucking holidays. Quit with the national fucking holidays. I don't give a fuck.
National Have Coffee with a Cop Day. Yes.
How many national days did you put in here? You can't have 3 national days on one day. This one has fucking 4. National Coffee with a Cop Day, National Teachies Day, National Boyfriend Day, National Walk to School Day, National Pumpkin Seed Day. All in one day. You can't have that many national days in one day. There's only one day. You need one national day if you're going to do
Fuck
that.
the national days. I just love it. I'm giving it to you every time there, bud. Every time national. Then we're getting National Two Guys Day. Two Guys, One Right Day. Oh boy. Okay, this is kind of cool though. The international days. Did you like that? Did you read these?
No.
Okay, October 2nd, which is today, Gandhi, the father, the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was born on the 2nd of October. Thus, his birthday is celebrated. Indians every year on this day recognize Gandhi. Namaste. And then on the 9th is the birthday of the Ramadas. Guru Ramdas, the Lord of miracles and spiritual guide of Yogi Bhajan, is the fourth of 10 gurus of the Sikhs.
Cool story, bro.
And locally, I was actually gonna see. You got time this weekend? You got time this weekend?
Maybe not. There's also a new Oktoberfest that's going to be happening this weekend. It's in El Cajon. It's actually at the German Society. That's a little bit way more authentic. They actually have a lot of stuff there. I may attend, I might not. I'm not sure, but you guys should definitely go out, check it out. It might be super busy. Shout out Iraq.
Oh my god. I like to say Middle East County.
Middle East County. That's awesome.
Shout out Middle East County. And then one more local thing. Down at the comedy house, I believe. Jay Moore. I was gonna see
Oh.
if you're open this week. Let's go see Jay Moore, dude. He's there all weekend.
We're at the comedy store.
Search Jay our American Comedy Company all weekend. Jay Moore. Search Jay Moore.
Oh, that guy's hilarious. I think my wife might be down for that too.
Let's check it out, maybe, dude. See if we can hop out for a night. Yeah.
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 Um.
I gotta end it. Oh, I thought of this one today. Always preach better health, better mind equals better self.
Nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Chick quotes for the day. There's been studies done on meditation that shows people who have meditated their whole life have better brain activity than those who have not. And they did a study for some people who have never meditated. They did a study and made them meditate a lot for 8 weeks and showed that their brain activity increased significantly.
Nice.
So your boy ain't fucking ain't throwing this meditation shit around lightly.
I haven't meditated in a while, but
it,
I
hey.
have been praying, so.
That's good. Well, that's your form of meditation then, dude. Talk to the upper being. What do I say? Find if you don't believe in something, you need to find something to believe in and try and meditate. Si, senor. And try and meditate and be the best you can be. Do the right thing, people. This episode brought to you by
Pubcrawls.com.
Use that code 2guys at checkout. Pub crawls all over the nation. San Diego to New York, baby.
Check it out. Hit that promo code in there, 2guys, pubcrawls.com, 2guys in that little promo code section. Get 10% off.
Just click it. And you know what else you need to click? The subscribe button, the
Okay.
follow button.
Just click it, please.
Just give it a little click.
I'm sorry I didn't bring the skit. Again, I'm just
I got
a
one
piece
for
of
you.
shit.
What's this one here?
Here, I'll do one real quick.
Okay.
Yo, Mr. White. You know, we've been doing this for a long time, yo. And I need to know, like, are you gonna be in, bitch? Or are you gonna be out? Because I'm out, Mr. White.
Mr. White. I know Mr. White. Why do I know Mr. White? Bitch.
Bitch.
Is that Kavanaugh? Is that Kavanaugh, dude?
No.
I'm just kidding. Just enlighten me.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, good one, brother.
Jesse Pinkman.
Good one, brother. I like
That was just off the dop. That was a freestyle one.
I love it, dude. At least we got one this week.
Yeah.
Get it, bud.
Yeah.
Mr. White, are you in? Or are you out? Dude, what is that on your leg?
Yeah.
Dude, you got period on your leg, dude. Oh, yeah. Remember she's like grinding on his ass?
Oh, that was super bad? Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, we just want to thank you for listening in. That was a wild ride down the rabbit hole
It
with some
was,
crazy
man.
space stuff. And check it out. 2 guys, 1 mic, SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube. Check it out.
Just click it.
Just click it.
Just click it.
Just click it.
And subscribe.
Subscribe to everything. We love you guys. Thank you for listening.
so much. Peace out, yo.